Okay, this is Jacob Schmitt with deerhuntingschool.com. Guys, it's Sunday, December the 15th. I killed this doe here. It's a big mature doe. She was with another doe and they had a baby with her. I shot her. She came out of the bedding area, and I was about 100 yards from the bedding area, and I wasn't even 100 yards from the bedding area. I was about 65, 70 yards from the edge of the bedding area, about 100 yards from the center of it. So, but I shot her at 9:14. Right after I shot her, I looked at my watch. It was 9:14. And guys, I don't talk about moon and stuff a lot, but I just wanted to show you this here. I don't know if you can see that or not. But you see that major time right there? I don't know if you can make that. Let me back out. It's 9:16 to 9:16 this morning, Sunday, December the 15th. That was the peak feeding time, major periods. These deer, these 3 does, I assume the baby was a doe, I don't know. 2 does and 1 baby. They came out of the bedding area and was feeding, mingling around, feeding past me, and I heard something kind of behind me, and sure enough looked and seen 3 deer, and this one here, I ended up getting a good shot at it about 20 yards, quartering away, and worked out pretty good. The other thing I wanted to tell you, I shot this deer with a bow, quartering away, kind of hit it just a little far forward. I don't know why I keep shooting deer quartering away too far forward. I'm not going to show you the other side because I don't want it to be a really bloody mess, but I'm just going to show you on the other side is where I hit, and I hit her about perfect if she was broadside. I hit her here, and it come out of her chest. Okay, you can see there. That's not where I got her. That's the exit wound of the arrow. I shoot 2-inch broadheads. They make huge holes. But guys, when I field dressed this deer, I took a look at the inside of her and everything, and it went through 1 lung, and apparently one of the blades cut her heart pretty good. But she went, I'm going to measure it out on Google Earth, but I think she went 250 yards. 250 to 300 yards she went. It's a big pretty doe, and now I gave her a lot of time, guys. I have a rule of thumb. I always do. If I shoot a deer with a bow and arrow and I do not see that deer go down, I will give that deer at minimum 4 hours, as long as it's not hot. Today the high was supposed to be like 46 degrees. I shot her, like I said, 9:14 to be exact.
She's thick too.
It's a big mature doe. She had another mature doe with her. I think she was the biggest of the 2, or pretty close. They were pretty close, and they had a baby. I don't know if it was a button buck or a doe. I think it was a baby doe.
Could have had a chance for that one too.
But I actually, they never knew I was in the world. I shot this deer here. She took off running. The other deer kind of jumped, went, stopped at about 30 yards. I got another arrow, and I actually missed the other doe. Shot over the top of her back at 30 yards. But the reason I hit a little limb, and it deflected my arrow upward, and it went over top of her back. Or I would have killed both does. And I'm happy with this one. But I had 3 doe tags. Filled 1 here. So I have 2 more doe tags still, and I figured, doe's going to stand there at 30 yards.
Now it's my turn.
If she'll be prepared. If a doe's going to stand there at 30 yards and I have two doe tags left, I'm going to, try to fill one. So I took the shot and hit a twig, and it deflected the arrow up over top of her back. And, the other deer was quartering away as well. So, it don't always work out. But this one here, I hit her perfect. If she would have been broadside, I hit her about right here, quartering away on the other side. The arrow hit her about right here. and come out her chest. You've seen where it come out her chest. In which, quartering away, that arrow should have been back here toward the back of this rib cage. The way she was quartering, it should have been entrance here instead of here. You know, we're talking, 5-inch difference. But that makes a huge difference on how that deer goes through. And the other thing, guys, if you shoot one with a bow and you do not see it go down, trust me, I've lost several deer over the years. Give that deer extra time. Just give the deer time. It's much better to give that deer 4 hours, especially if you have cool temperatures like we had today. Gave her 4 hours, plenty of time to expire. We got up on her, she was dead. She had been dead for a little bit. So, but she traveled a pretty good ways, and the arrow passed through her heart, on the edge of it. One lung and through the heart. She went 250, 300 yards. So anyways, this is Jacob Schmitt with deerhuntingschool.com. That's the tip for you of the day. So have a good day. Bye-bye.